Hello and welcome. This is Today in the News. First, the highlights. Federal High Court discharges and acquits former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal. Coalition of civil society groups calls on presidency to order independent investigation into allegations against Director of NIMASA. Federal government says Abuja-Kaduna rail corridor will resume operations in 2 weeks. The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory has discharged and acquitted former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, and 5 others from the 544 million naira contract fraud offences brought against them by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The court on Friday held that the anti-graft agency failed woefully to establish a prima facie case against ex-SGF and the co-defendants. In a ruling on no-case submission made by Babachir Lawal and others, Justice Charles Agbaza held that no ingredients of any offence was made out by the 11 witnesses that testified for the EFCC. The judge held that EFCC did not establish that Babachir Lawal was either a member of the Presidential Initiative for Northeast that awarded the contract or a member of the Ministerial Tenders Board that vetted and gave approval to the disputed contract. A coalition of civil society groups has called on the presidency to order an independent investigation into the pending allegations of diversion of public funds against the Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. In May 2021, Bashir Jamo, who heads the Maritime Agency, challenged the EFCC to probe the allegations levied against him that he diverted 1.5 trillion naira into his account and as well as $9.5 million into another account traced to him. But anti-corruption activists, while addressing journalists in Lagos, say the EFCC has failed to act on the matter. The federal government says the Abuja-Kaduna corridor of the nation's passenger train service will resume operations in 2 weeks. The Minister of Transportation, Muazu Jaji Sambo, stated this in Lagos while on inspection tour of rail network infrastructures across Lagos, Ogun, and Oyo States. The minister, who was accompanied on the visit by the Minister of State for Transportation, first visited the headquarters of the Nigerian Railways Corporation at Ebute Metta. He addressed the staff of the corporation who were gathered to receive him with the management team of the corporation. The minister and his Minister of State for Transportation later met with the management of the Nigerian Railways Corporation. Residents of 3 Savage Crescent GRA in Ogun have appealed to the state government to save them from being thrown into the streets following an attempt to demolish the structures by a bulldozer, which arrived early Friday morning to pull down the structure housing over 50 people. The earth-moving equipment was accompanied by people identified as new owners of the property, claiming they are acting on the instructions of one Innocent Chukuma, the Chief Executive Officer of Innocent Group. Claiming they're acting on the instructions of the new owner, Innocent Chukuma, the Chief Executive Officer of Innocent Group. The bewildered residents who are now praying for Governor Ifeanyi Ogwuanyi's intervention and well-meaning Nigerians to come to their aid, said they have no place to relocate to because of their poor status in the society. They told journalists that some of them had lived in the compound for over 15 years and were religiously paying their rent to whom they know as the right owner of the property, Ifeanyi Onwako, until Mr. Chukuma surfaced last week, claiming that Radio Nigeria Enugu Zona station gave him the property on a 15-year lease. But the occupants feigned ignorance, claiming they are unaware of the change of ownership from the presumed rightful owner, Radio Nigeria, and their landlord of over 10 years.